Imagine this. Somewhere in the world, babies are dropped from rooftops, adults dance with the dead, and ancient rituals are believed to decide life, luck, and death itself. This is not a horror movie. This is not a myth. These are real traditions, still practiced today, and some of them may make you wish you had never heard about them. The world we live in is not always logical. Behind modern cities and advanced technology, ancient traditions continue to survive. Strange, extreme, and almost impossible to believe. Passed down for generations. These rituals are seen as protection, respect, or a way to keep balance with unseen forces. Today we will explore 6 of the most bizarre traditions around the world. They are real. They are still practiced, and each one hides a darker story beneath the surface. Picture a small village in India. Once a year, parents stand on top of a temple, more than 10 meters above the ground. Below them, villagers hold a large cloth. Then, a baby is released. For a few seconds, the child falls through the air, before landing safely on the cloth below. Locals believe this ritual brings health and good fortune. To outsiders, however, it looks like a terrifying gamble with a human life. Now let's travel to Madagascar. Here, death is not the end. In a ritual called Famadihana, families reopen the tombs of their ancestors. The remains are wrapped in new cloth and brought out to be carried and danced with. Music fills the air. Laughter replaces grief. To them, this is love and respect. To the rest of the world, dancing with the dead feels deeply unsettling. In Indonesia, among the Toraja people, a person is not considered dead right away. After death, the body remains inside the house. For months, sometimes years, they are spoken to, given food, treated as if they are only sick. For the Toraja, death is a slow transition, not a sudden moment. Here, the line between life and death becomes disturbingly thin. Now we move to the cold mountains of Tibet. There are no graves, no cremations. Instead, the body is cut into pieces and offered to vultures. In a ritual known as sky burial, the belief is simple. The body is an empty vessel, and returning it to nature is the final act of kindness. But for many, this ritual feels cold, brutal, and impossible to forget. In a small town in Spain, a strange festival takes place. A man dressed as the devil jumps over rows of babies lying on mattresses. This ritual, called El Colacho, is believed to cleanse infants of evil spirits and protect them from future harm. Strange? Absolutely. But this tradition has existed for centuries, and people still believe in its power. In Japan, certain festivals celebrate symbols that many cultures consider taboo. Giant statues are paraded through the streets, representing fertility, protection, and prosperity. What feels embarrassing to outsiders is sacred to locals, because culture shapes fear, and belief shapes reality. All of these traditions were born from fear. Fear of death, fear of illness, fear of the unknown. Before science had answers, rituals became protection. And even today, some beliefs are stronger than logic. The world is filled with traditions that seem impossible, yet feel completely normal to those who live with them. What terrifies us gives comfort to others. So ask yourself this: if you were born there, would you do the same? There are still many dark corners of this world left unexplored, and perhaps some mysteries were never meant to be understood.